You might already know that nearly 3/4 of Earth's surface is covered with water, because it is a fact that we were taught in schools. But today we will talk about only one ocean, and you will be astonished to see its massiveness. Welcome back again to Discover TV Videos. Viewers, although it is only one ocean that is surrounding all the continents, we have given them different names for our ease. These oceans are divided into 4 different regions: Atlantic, Arctic, Indian, and the Pacific Ocean. Today we will just focus on the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific is so big that if a hole is created in the ocean bottom somewhere between Peru and Chile and digging that hole through the earth and exiting through the opposite end, that exit point 2 would be in the Pacific Ocean near Vietnam and Taiwan. Diametrically opposite spots on Earth's surface are called antipodes. The Pacific Ocean is so big that it has got a lot of antipodes. But this is just one way to gauge its largeness. Earth's circumference is 40,000 kilometers, i.e. an aircraft needs to travel 40,000 kilometers to reach the same spot after encircling the Earth. There are many spots in the Pacific Ocean where the distance between them is half the Earth's circumference, almost 20,000 kilometers. This distance between Indonesia and Colombia is considered the longest portion of the Pacific Ocean, which is 20,000 kilometers. I was also surprised during the research that an entire moon can be fitted inside this region. Not just one, but 5 moons. Even then, a lot of space will still be left. You can imagine the massiveness of the Pacific Ocean by the fact that we cannot see the entire ocean at once. It is an impossible task to imagine the size of the Pacific Ocean from a ship, because our eyes look at the horizon of the Earth, and this horizon is curved. That is why we couldn't see far. And that's the reason we see the sky and ocean touching each other no matter how far we see. A 6-foot-tall person would see only 5 kilometers into the sea. And to look beyond, one needs to climb to a higher place. Even if we see the Pacific Ocean from an aircraft from the height of Mount Everest, we could only see 370 kilometers of the Pacific Ocean. That means this much far up to that line. So that was about seeing the Pacific Ocean from an aircraft. Even we can't see the Pacific Ocean in its entirety from the International Space Station, which is orbiting for 100 kilometers away. For an estimate, let's use Google Earth. This is Bora Bora Island in the Pacific Ocean. This is the height from which drone cameras can see. By zooming out, we are seeing what commercial planes flying at a height of 10 kilometers would see. And if we zoom out more, we would see what the International Space Station could see from a distance of 400 kilometers. Still, we are not able to see the entire Pacific Ocean.
By zooming out, we go 10,000 times away. This is the maximum point to which you can zoom out on Google Earth, and we noticed that even from 63,000 kilometers away, we can see 95% of the Pacific Ocean, whereas we can only see 5% of land. The Pacific Ocean is spread over an area of 165,200,000 square kilometers. This area is so gigantic that it can contain the whole of North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, Antarctica, and Greenland. So, the total area of the Pacific Ocean is 165 million square kilometers, whereas the combined area of all the land is 140 million. That means all the land, mountains, deserts, and forests can be fitted inside the Pacific Ocean. And even after that, it will have so much area left where 8 countries like India can be fitted. You must remember that we are only talking about the Pacific Ocean, instead of continents. Let us talk about another planet. Let's take the example of our neighboring planet, Mars. The total area of Mars is 148 million square kilometers. If we compare the water in the Pacific Ocean with Mars, then all of Mars with its mountains and craters will get submerged hundreds of feet below the water. Till now, we have talked about the surface of the Pacific Ocean. It is also quite deep, as it is large on the surface. This point is known as Challenger Deep Trench. To date, it is the deepest point at a depth of 11 kilometers from the sea surface. And this is not alone. There are 3 more trenches in the Pacific Ocean whose depth is more than 10 kilometers. They are Tonga Trench, Philippine Trench, and Kirill-Kamchatka Trench. Now let us hear some surprising facts about the Pacific Ocean. 509 years ago, a Portuguese explorer, Ferdinand Magellan, sailed across the Pacific Ocean and named it Pacific, which meant a peaceful sea. Every year, the Pacific Ocean is sinking. The main reason behind it is the movement of underwater tectonic plates. But the good thing is that the more it is shrinking, the Atlantic Ocean is increasing at the same speed. Most earthquakes and tsunamis occur due to the tectonic plates present at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. Most active volcanoes are also present at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. More than 75,000 active volcanoes are present in the Pacific Ocean, and the biggest one is present near New Zealand by the name Haber Seamount. The Pacific tops the chart with the number of islands. There are more than 25,000 islands present in the Pacific Ocean, and thousands of them remain out of human reach. Finding such an island might take more than a month, even with Google Earth. Hope you will like and share this video of Discover TV a lot. Thank you so much for your loving comments. See you in the next awesome video.